to southeastern Colorado, a unique land where the high plains meet the Rocky Mountains. Farms and ranches dot the landscape of communities, towns, and villages along the southeast part of Colorado. Communities in rural America are rapidly declining and even disappearing. The population, job opportunities, and school enrollment are all on the decline, while the average age is increasing. Yet the people in rural Colorado with a strong work ethic continue to find projects that make their communities better. The common thread linking all of us together is the power of collaboration. Those living in southeastern Colorado care about their neighbors and care about projects that will enhance the quality of life for all Coloradans. Each community continues to identify its problems or needs and then forges ahead, looking for the perfect partners to carry out the goals on that project. The completion of every project is a thing of beauty, not only for the functions it serves, but of the relationships it builds. When the community of Kim was facing loss of its population, lost job opportunities, and dropping school enrollment, the people there searched for new ways of trying to maintain its school. Knowing when a school closes in rural America, the community's culture and heritage go with it. The town's focus was on attracting families with children to the Kim area. Knowing that horse and livestock-related sports are a central part of Western culture, the Kim community rallied behind an equine and livestock curriculum. And so, the Kim Mustang Pavilion and Equine Education Center was born. The center will ensure the sustainability of Kim School and the community, while simultaneously embracing and focusing on Kim's heritage and culture. The facility is situated along U.S. Highway 160, and currently there is no other facility of its caliber in southeastern Colorado. A partnership with Little Britches Rodeo will bring dollars into the community, and the project has resulted in an unprecedented amount of community support. One of the first settlements coming into Colorado while traveling along the Santa Fe Trail was Bent's Old Fort. Every county seat needs a courthouse, and Bent County has a magnificent one. But after more than 100 years of operation, the Bent County Courthouse was in need of a serious makeover. The $3.7 million renovation of the courthouse was made possible through a local tax of 30 cents on the dollar, contributions from the Colorado State Historical Fund, Colorado Department of Local Affairs, Colorado Department of Transportation, United States Department of Agricultural Rural Development, and American Reinvestment and Recovery Act. The rededication ceremony for the historic courthouse was held May 1st, 2010, with live music from the 1880s era, with many people gathering on the courthouse lawn to relive the history as they beamed with pride for their efforts of saving an icon of the American West. Local, state, and congressional dignitaries paid homage to the citizens of Bent County for working hard to preserve their past for future generations to come. Huerfano County voters approved the creation of the Spanish Peaks Library District in 1999. Since then, collaboration of the district's Board of Trustees, the Department of Local Affairs, graduate students of Colorado State University, the City of Walsenburg, Progressive Urban Management Associates, Colorado Preservation Incorporated, Colorado Historic Trust, and the people of Huerfano County have made it possible to not only expand the library, but save the historic Walsenburg Middle School, where the library now resides. The library went from a rented 6,000 square foot space to a publicly owned 27,000 square foot building. This library building is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. 4 Colorado foundations gave funds to help with the projects. The library started the Million Penny Drive for a new children's library. Through the efforts of many people over the course of many years, the Spanish Peaks Library District has raised more than $1.1 million, but will need $1 million more to finish work on the 85-year-old building. When Kiowa County, one of Colorado's most economically depressed areas, and the town of Eads realized that steps needed to be taken to save the historic buildings of the town, the people of this rural agricultural community were all in. Kiowa County purchased and completed the restoration of the Nips Brandsgrove building. Housed in the building are Kiowa County Department of Social Services, Little Sprouts Daycare, and Kiowa County Economic Development Foundation. The county also purchased the Murdoch Building, and stabilizing the building is part of the first phase. The planned tenants of this building will be the Senior Citizen Center and the Sand Creek Massacre National Historic Site Visitor and Resource Research Center. The town of Eads purchased 2 buildings and has completed the stabilization phase of the Crow Luther Cultural Events Center. The Event Center consists of 3 buildings: the Plains Theater, which is now in use, an internet cafe, meeting rooms, and a catering kitchen. These projects are proof of doing what is best for the most. Several entities in Otero County are working together to improve the area's economic development opportunities. From assisting individuals in opening new businesses, relocating existing businesses to the area, and even in helping nonprofit organizations maximize their resources. This ambitious project is being achieved through the development of the Southeast Colorado Resource Enterprise Center, also known as the SCORE Center. Designed to streamline economic development in the region through the collaboration of efforts in a central location, the SCORE Center has had tremendous success since opening in 2006, including working with over 300 businesses, helping establish 75 new businesses, and retaining and/or creating over 350 jobs. SCORE Center employees have also assisted in securing capital formation and grants of over $30 million for the region. Partners in the project are Otero Junior College, the Small Business Development Center, La Junta Economic Development, Otero County Economic Development, and Tri-County Housing and Community Development Corporation. Funding for the facility was initially secured through the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development's Hispanic Serving Institutions Assisting Communities program, with additional support in recent years from the Anschutz Family Foundation, El Pomar Foundation, and USDA Rural Development. The dream of the people of Ordway was to build a facility that would provide quality daycare and preschool to the people of Crowley County. Kids Campus opened March of 1999 with help from Crowley County Commissioners and Crowley County Nursing Center. Currently, 125 children have registered with an average of 85 toddlers and 7 school-aged children a day attending. Kids Campus is open year-round. The goal of Kids Campus is to prepare each child for their journey into the educational world by recognizing each child's individual developmental needs and to teach those needs. Kids Campus strives to provide experiences that will teach children ways to succeed and develop a positive self-image through creative curriculum, social skills development, and a focus on literacy. Since opening Kids Campus, children from not only the 4 towns in Crowley County have been served, but so have families in Otero, Lincoln, and Pueblo counties as well. Living in rural America has its moments. Looking at a horizon-to-horizon star-filled sky, or taking in a deep breath of fresh air after a rain. But imagine how difficult life would be if you had to travel 20 miles just to buy food or seek medication. The community of Walsh lost both its only grocery store and pharmacy in about 1 month due to economic conditions. The community got together and decided to do something about it. And together with the help of their local bank, Colorado State Bank, they secured funds temporarily until final funding was available through USDA and Southeast Colorado Power Association. Through this collaboration, the Walsh Community Store was founded. 300 shareholders raised $195,000 through the sale of shares. Volunteers are still working to stock the shelves and complete small repairs. Another fine example of collaboration in action.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out in the old ball game.
Lamar has a long-standing history of being a major player in baseball and softball programs. So it's no surprise that the city of Lamar and its citizens rallied to begin the process of planning and completing an ambitious $2 million sports complex. Completed to date is the Cal Ripken Field, known as Valley National Field, a full-service press box, and full concession facilities. Under construction, with completion the fall of 2010, is the second field, a softball field known as Citizens Field. Construction of the sports complex began in the spring of 2007 when Babe Ruth officials started talks with Lamar in contracting them to host the 2009 10-year-old World Series. But they needed a field that met the specifications of a World Series facility. The city administrator, city, and county officials went to work. After applying for numerous grants, hosting several fundraising events, and soliciting the media support, the first phase of the complex was complete in time to host the 2009 World Series. It doesn't stop there. Because of the success of the World Series, donations were made back to the city, and that, along with other creative funding mechanisms, the second field, a softball field, known as Citizens Field, will be completed this fall. Several events were held in Lamar this summer, including the Midwest Plains Regional Baseball Tournament. The Collegiate Region 9 Softball Tournament will be held in Lamar in 2011. And so you have it. Conversations between people turn into projects that connect the lives of those in southeastern Colorado. Through partnerships between the private sector, nonprofit organizations, government, foundations, businesses, and private donors, the lives and communities of this beautiful corner of Colorado have been enhanced for generations to come. But the work cannot stop now. Take a look around your community. What projects could happen through the spirit of collaboration? The possibilities are endless. The results, timeless.